Welcome, welcome, welcome. Happy sunrise, happy sunrise. And thank you for coming in this morning for Give Me My Rights, WRITES Daily Podcast with Nadine Poetry One. You guys, I am one word, I am one number. Come on in, please be tapping the screen and send your love this morning. I do appreciate that. And it is a grand rising for us today. Okay, and I am happy to be a part of it. Okay, guys, come on in, and blessings to your day. Guys, this is the podcast where I use some of my original quotes to hopefully encourage and inspire you for your day and to get your brain brewing about things that are good for you, that concern you and me. Guys, so I welcome you this morning. It is another day in our lives, and we are alive to see it. So thank you, Lord. Guys, come on in. Please be tapping the screen. I'm going to go ahead and get into the quote soon. I'm just going to give people a little bit more time to come on in this morning. Get this quote. It's good. It's good source for your morning. Okay, guys, come on in. I am the poet outside of the box, okay? I do things a little bit different from other poets and writers because I have this morning show that I do on live on TikTok and YouTube only. And then I have my Imperfect Poetry Thursday night show that I do live on multiple social media platforms. If you guys have not joined me before, I challenge you to come on in on Thursday night to join me for Imperfect Poetry Thursday. It is my live poetry show where I use some of my original copywritten poetry and I share it with the listeners, and we have a really, really good time. We have great conversation. We have great music. We turn up. 7:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on multiple social media platforms. It's Imperfect Poetry Thursday, which is a great night for poetry. Okay, you can check it out on Facebook, Fanbase, Instagram, YouTube, and TikTok. I think I said everything. Yes. Okay, come on in on Thursday night, 7:30 p.m. Imperfect Poetry Thursday. Guys, I am also the founder and owner of Skin Poetry One, which is my organic skin oil butters line. Guys, if you have not got the experience, what are you waiting for? Okay, it is a great product made for all skin types, all age groups, and it is there to help those who suffer from severe dry skin, bring the moisture back in, and those who do not have severe dry skin, just to maintain your moisture that you already have within. Check it out. The product is organic. All right, there are no chemicals, no carcinogens. There are no artificial fragrances and no artificial colors. Okay, you are getting the natural thing for your beautiful skin to keep your skin beautiful. Okay, so check it out. It's Skin Poetry One. You can go to the website at https://skinpoetry1.nadinepoetry1.com. You can also go to Facebook and go to the Skin Poetry One page. Okay, it has its own page. You can make a purchase through there. And you can also go to Instagram and click the shop tab on the Nadine Poetry One page, and you should be able to make your purchase there. All right, all of your information is safe and secure. Okay, and you can also go to my website at www.nadinepoetry1.com. Again, the information that you provide to make your purchase is safe and secure. We don't get to see that. We just send it to your address, and you will get that beautiful wrapped package of Skin Poetry One products on your porch, okay, within 5 to 10 business days. So guys, go ahead and check it out. Okay, right now we have the skin oil butters and rose oil butter, natural rose. Okay, organic rose, lavender oil butter, okay, organic natural lavender, organic natural chamomile, organic natural tea tree oil, and then now we have the new cocoa butter and the mango oil butters, which is organic and natural as well. Check it out. Soften your skin. Glow up on them. Like Mary said, I'm a glow up. Glow up on them on your skin. Okay, and do the thing for your skin and invest in it because it is really a good product, and you will be happy that you did. You really, really will. You will enjoy the product. I believe it. I receive it. Okay, your family will enjoy the product. And then the nice little light fragrance under your clothing, you know, makes you feel great when you come home at night and you about to take off your attire and you still smell that nice aroma under your perfume or your cologne, because it doesn't monopolize your fragrance that you want to use. It's just a little hint of something on your skin that you can enjoy. You know what I mean? And then at the same time, it's giving you a beautiful glow and it's giving you soft skin. So Skin Poetry One products are available now. They ship all over the United States. And again, go to the website, https://skinpoetry1.nadinepoetry1.com. I appreciate you guys joining me this morning. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and get into the quote. And it's a good one. Okay, I think that I say they're good every morning. But I think that people will really like this one, okay? Because it's something that is probably a little bit more like an advisory for us to be careful. You know what I mean? As soon as I can get my screen right. Happy Wednesday, guys. It's hump day. Did I say? I think I said already that we've already received our first blessing of the day. So thank you to the Lord, because we are all here. We're up. We have risen with the sun, and we are about to enjoy our day, get our day started, do some of the things that we need to take care of today, whether you go to work or whether you are continuing something that you started yesterday, or whether you're starting something new today, or perhaps just chilling, having fun, relaxing. You know, it's all to the good. We live to see it, and I am thankful. You guys should be thankful as well. So, okay, the quote is, no adhesive can stick me to it. No adhesive can stick me to it. No adhesive can stick me to it. No adhesive. Guys, say you originally agreed to it, right? But now you kind of want to change your mind. Now, I don't know what the it is. But perhaps you gave your word. You said, I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. But you made that decision haste, not knowing what it all entailed, right? Maybe you did not like the way it is being prepared, and you don't like the process now that you have an understanding what you've committed to. The it could be, it can be anything. Okay, something may not set with you well, It's not sitting with you well, so now no adhesive can stick you to it. Or maybe the steps that they want you to take or want me to take, does not sit well with our spirit. No adhesive could stick you to it. Or maybe it is not what we imagined that it will be when we first originally committed to it. No adhesive could stick us to it. Your heart is in the right place, but the process is not what you will enjoy if you committed to it. No adhesive could stick us to it. Or maybe it is not conducive to the health or your well-being. So no adhesive could stick us to it. Or maybe you just decided, I can't commit to that. I changed my mind because I do not feel safe. Whatever it is, you no longer want to stick to the commitment of it. So today, let them know, stick me to good agreements. Stick me to good agreements. Now, people that come to you with an offer or a proposition, and you love the person. You're not really paying attention to the information because you love the person and you trust that person, right? But when you divulge into what they are asking you to do, even after you've said yes, and normally good people are as good as their word. I agree with that. I believe that. But when you take an agreement and you say yes because you're looking at the person in front of you and you love them dearly and you trust them and you just automatically say yes, girl, don't worry about it, yes. Or boy, don't worry about it, yes. But then you sit back and you have that moment and you say, well, wait a minute, that's not something I would normally do, or that's not somewhere I would normally go, or I would not normally commit to that. And then now you have to change your answer to no. Are you still a man of your word? Are you still considered good? Because you've changed this one time to get away from a commitment that is not suitable for you. It's not conducive for your well-being. It's not something you would normally do. It's not something you would commit to. Are you still good people? I would say yes. Because I ask people, please do not expect me to commit to what is not good for me. And it's not good for you either. I ask people that. So because somebody knows that you love them or you care for them, sometimes they will take a little bit of advantage and ask you to do something knowing that they can get a yes from you because your heart is in the right place, right? But then when you sit back and you think about what you just said yes to, you like, hold on now. This is not something that I would normally do. And they know that it is something that you would not normally do. But maybe they caught you at a time where you were busy and your mind was focused on something else. But because you seen that face of someone that you love, you committed to a yes. See, we can love somebody, but sometimes that love causes them to expect us to do too much, way too much. One of those too many type of things, that is seeking for me to agree to doing something awful. And I have to backtrack and say, well, wait a minute. That's not something I would do. That is not a place I would go. These are not people I want to be bothered with. So you have to say no. And then they'll say, you're not a man of your word, or you're not a woman of your word. And you say, yes, I am, and I was doing things out of the gut of my heart because I love you. But when I think about what you want me to do, that's not where my heart wants to be. Not with the person, but certainly, my heart wants to be with the person, but certainly not with the thing you want me to commit to. Sometimes we jump out the window with a yes for a friend or a loved one, and they expect us to commit to something that is really not so good. And then it makes it complicated and challenging for us to go back and say no, because in your heart you are a woman of your word, or you are a man of your word. And perhaps they will get upset. They will get upset because now they're using the fact that it was a commitment being broken, right? It is broken now. It's a commitment, and I've broken the commitment all because it was not for the good of both you and I. It doesn't make you a bad person. It makes you honest. It makes you heartfelt. It makes you genuine. And it makes you a protector of you. And that person you love, perhaps. They know it's bad, but still they anticipate you going through with it. The it part may be the problem, not the person. The word says, commit your work to the Lord and your plans will be established. I repeat that. Commit your work to the Lord and your plans will be established, says the Proverbs, right? But sometimes the commitments we make do not align with the standards for ourselves and the standards of our God, or your Jehovah, or the Most High, or Allah. So we want to make sure that we are committing ourselves to things that align with what we stand for as a person. We never want to involve or, participate in any engagements that we are going to go home and possibly think about it and say, why did I do that? Yet there's a lot of works that do not, align or commit or are accepted by God or Allah or the Most High or Jehovah, Yahweh. There are a lot of works that are not accepted. And we do not want to participate in things that go beyond our standards of living, our standards of belief, our standards of things that keep joy in our heart, our standards that keep us smiling. We don't want to go beyond that. And I have learned that commitments should never be broken. That is true. Unless there are unforeseen circumstances that may potentially go against all that we believe, God or Allah or the Most High or, Yahweh or Jehovah. We don't want to go against those things that we believe. So for that reason, we may have to turn back around, for them unforeseen circumstances and change our answer to a no. And they simply have to understand that. Because we are not going to go, over the standards to please someone else and subject ourselves to possible dangers. We don't want to do that. And they can't understand why you said no, but you cannot understand why you said yes. They caught you at a bad time. They caught you at a time where you were focused, where you were busy. And that is unfair to you. So for that reason, you can break that commitment. Maybe it goes against your personal belief to the capacity where the people that you love, that live with you, that are close to you, will be hurt, harmed, mentally, have discomfort with your decision. It's okay to say no. It's okay to change your mind. A mind is made to be changed. It is. As long as you are changing your mind for the good of you. We cannot allow others to bring us into agreements that will slowly burn us and end or come haunting us in the future. We don't want that for ourselves. I don't want to look back and be saying, this hurt me. Why did I make that decision? Oh my God, beating myself up, losing sleep, getting bags under my eyes, worried, weary, because I made a decision that was harmful for me and those that when I turn around, they're standing there out of love for me. Thank you for the beautiful hearts and thank you for the rose. I do appreciate it. You know what I mean? We have to make decisions that are not only going to be self-based, but make sure that it's harmless to those that love us. And some commitments are harmful. It may not hurt us, but it can possibly hurt someone that we love. And we have to think about that. All the full circle of making a decision includes not only just yourself, but those you love and who can possibly get hurt from whatever commitments that you are choosing to stick yourselves to. No adhesive could stick us to it. For this reason, we should not stick ourselves to anything that goes beyond love. That's right. So no, you are still a man of your word. You are still a woman of your word. Just because you said no when you originally gave a commitment, that's not something that we would normally do. But if I have to go into an area of questioning and possibly interrogating, that may need to be applied to keep me from committing myself to danger, then I know that needs to be no. And I'm not going to feel bad about going back to take and give a no when I said yes originally. Because this is not a situation where our commitments and agreements with someone is normal. Where it's normally going to be honored, without digging deeper after you have to agree. So this is not an agreement, where we're not going to have to dig deeper. We have to certainly dig a little deeper after we've said yes, because we've seen that face of the person we love or someone that we're familiar with or someone that we trust, and we've given a yes. But then when we sat back and thought about it and said, this is not good, we don't want to have to dig deeper. We can simply just say no. No. This is when someone is intentionally asking you to commit to something that is not good. And for that reason, the mind is there to change. All right? Something that when we look back, we will regret. And there is no one that I know, I don't know about you, but there is no one that I know that wants to live their life in regret. Or because they made a hasty decision and said yes to something that was potentially hiding some dangers. Potentially hiding some harms. Unforeseen circumstances. Therefore, we cannot commit, and you can back out of this one, okay? And be okay with yourself. I can't commit and I can back out, and I can be okay with saying, I changed my mind. That's a no for me. I'm not doing that. I'm not going there. You know what I mean? I'm not doing that. The person that tries to get you to come into a situation that is not good should certainly know better. And that person should also have an understanding of the things that you will or will not tolerate before they ask you to commit to anything that is not good. Because that thing that is not good is not who you are. That thing that is not good is not who we are. The goal in our lives is to keep smiling, right? It's to keep smiling. I do not think that there are many people looking to wipe away their smile on purpose for senseless involvement. I just don't think so. I think people like to be able to have joy in their heart, and express it through the smile. The smile represents the goodness inside. For that reason, some commitments must be broken. So guys, don't feel bad. Don't feel bad about changing your mind, about a commitment you made that you know is not conducive for your health or your well-being overall. Do not feel bad. Do not let nobody tell you that you are not a man or a woman of your word because you broke a commitment this one time, because the information that involved that commitment that you received was not good for you. It's not something you would normally do. It's not a place that you would normally go. And it's not a group of people that you would normally engage. Say no and be happy. For your happiness should certainly take precedence over potential dangers and discomfort. Don't feel like, you know what, because I committed, I'm going to go and do it even though I don't want to. You should never have to feel that way. So today, let's keep smiling. And for the reason that we are able to detach ourselves from being stuck to anything that commits us to perhaps future unhappiness and discomfort. We can change our mind. Remember, the mind is there to be changed, okay? And we are not letting any adhesive stick us to it, that it can be a problem, that it can be a danger, that it can be a regret, that it could be something that caused me to worry, feel weak, and be weary. I'm not committing to that. And I hope that you guys are not as well. So, I hope you guys enjoy the rest of the week. Okay, and join me again for another Give Me My Rights, WRITES Daily Podcast with Nadine Poetry One, guys. I'm one word, I am one number, guys. Blessings to your day. We've already received our first blessing. We've opened our eyes. Let's go and live in it. Live in our greatest day, all right? Live our best life. Okay, we can't go back and forth with some folk. Okay, so live your best life, enjoy it, step out your door smiling, okay, because no matter what happens, your smile can change the trajectory of any negative energy around you. So, blessings to your day, and thank you for joining me for Give Me My Rights, WRITES Daily Podcast. Guys, please go ahead and check out the website for Skin Poetry One, https://skinpoetry1.nadinepoetry1.com. Go ahead and get the experience. Your skin is worth the moisture. Guys, blessings to your day. Bye.